Hi art lovers, Richard Corey here, ArtWorldOfSedonaTV.com. As you can see, I have a flyer in front of the camera. And it's going to be a book fair, Cottonwood's book fair. I believe it's the 4th or 5th book fair for Cottonwood Library in Cottonwood, Arizona. And Kyle Smith, assistant director of the library, will be heading it up at the fairgrounds. As you see, there'll be about 30 different local artists, book authors there, and you can view their books or talk to them or get your book signed there. And hopefully it turns out to be a great day for the local authors here in the Verde Valley. This is a nice thing for the public and for children to come out and revisit and meet some of the local authors. And as you can see, they're going to have some ladies there. Mrs. Martin is going to be an author. They're giving a lecture, and some of the other local authors will be there also participating in this book fair. And come out and support the local book fair for the local library here in Cottonwood, Arizona. Thank you. This is Richard Corey, ArtWorldOfSedonaTV.com. As you can see, I'm shooting the book fair here in Cottonwood, Arizona. This is actually the second annual here at the fairgrounds. And I have Kyle Smith in front of the camera, the second assistant of the Cottonwood Library. So this is kind of a nice adventure out here today, huh, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm just hoping we get a lot of people coming out and checking all these amazing local authors that we have here in the Verde Valley.
You have some pretty well-known authors in your newspaper article. Are they here today too?
GAYLE Gamer Martin right here. She sold over 4 million books. She has 78 books.
Wow.
She came and did a special presentation at the library earlier this week.
We'll have to do a thing on her then, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you're also a writer.
No, I'm a musician. I write music.
So what was the name of the group?
The Invincible Grins.
The Invincible Grins.
Yeah.
I think you just performed not too long ago. Did you do someplace?
We played at the Farmers Market. We're playing at the Spirit Room in Jerome on Halloween night.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
That's true. How are you? How many in the group?
5.
5 of you?
Yep.
Kind of a jazzy thing or what?
It's all original rock and roll.
Rock and roll? Oh, okay, great, Before I let you go, I know you're really busy talking to a lot of people.
Yep.
You want to give out the phone number, address, or email address? Other people want to get a hold of you for next year?
Oh, sure. They can contact me directly at 928-340-2782. That's my direct line at the library. If you're an author and you're interested in participating next year, also my email address is ksmith@cottonwoodaz.gov. Or just come to the library. Come to the Cottonwood Public Library, 100 South 6th Street here in Cottonwood.
It's amazing how a community or area can have a lot of authors. I'm assuming there's probably authors here from Camp Verde, Sedona.
They're from all over the place, all over the Verde Valley, yeah, and it's amazing, like you said, you don't think about being surrounded by so many of these published authors. It's pretty great.
Well, thanks a lot, Kyle, and I hope you have a great event today. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you look forward to next year. Thank you. Okay, thanks. As you can see, they have quite a bit of people out here, authors. There's a lot of authors here in the community. And we're going to talk to some of them and interview some of them in regards to their work, their creations, their art. This is Richard Corey, ArtWorldOfSedonaTV.com. It's a beautiful day here in Cottonwood, Arizona. This is all put on together by the Cottonwood Library. Vanessa and Mary, also directors and assistants. We'll talk to this lady here eventually. As you can see, I'm shooting a couple of books, I believe. One book is First Book of Colors, and the author's right here. His name is Tom. What's your last name, Tom? What's your last name?
Fox.
Tom Fox.
That's pretty easy.
Tom Fox. And your wife is Debbie?
Debbie.
Just here supporting Tom today, huh, Debbie?
And she's going for coffee. That's
I
mean, she said to go.
So how long have you been on office, Tom?
well, I've been writing for forever.
Forever?
Which I think most writers would tell you.
Yeah.
But actually, I started as a playwright.
How did you really?
So I've written about a dozen plays, but for me, there was just no plays just aren't as big as they used to be.
Yeah,
Live
exactly.
theater is just
Well,
so I turned to book illustration because I've got experience as a cartoonist.
as a cartoonist, really?
So I did about a dozen books for other folks,
Oh, wow.
and then decided it was time to do my book. So I wrote and illustrated that book.
Illustration, do you do anything like any big studios, any studios?
No, just sitting in my little studio out back of our house.
So you do graphics and writing, that's great.
Yes. So I do both.
What's kind of the storyline of your book?
Well, what I did is when we came out here, we moved out west 6 years ago, and from Western New York.
Oh, really?
And I saw this little icon, which I'm wearing on my shirt here,
Coca-Cola.
and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Well, with a little research, you found out it was called Kokopelli, and it was one of the Indian deities.
Perfect.
And when I thought about doing a Southwest children's book, I thought that would be a neat subject. And I was happy to find that there weren't really any children-oriented books on Kokopelli. So I did some research and based my book story on how Kokopelli might have evolved for Native Americans.
It was kind of a myth, wasn't he?
Well, he was one of their gods, one of their deities, and one of the very popular ones. He was shared by many tribes throughout the Southwest, had him as one of their gods. Well, anyway, so I came up with a kid-friendly story about how he might have come to be. And it's done very well. We're in the second printing now.
Oh, that's fantastic. So if somebody wants to get a hold of you, do you have a website, email, or a phone number you want to give out?
Just my email. I keep it pretty simple. So it's Tom Paul Fox, which is my name, 66 @gmail.com. So Tom Paul Fox 66 @gmail.com.
Well, thanks a lot, Tom. You want to say hi to anybody, Debbie? Hi to anybody? Yeah, you got
Hi to all
family?
my friends and fans out there.
Are there anybody in New York?
Oh, my children, my grandchildren.
Oh, that's great.
Deb is eye candy from my exhibit.
Okay, that's great. Thanks a lot, you guys, and have a good show, huh?
Thank you,
Thank
Richard.
you.
As you can see, I have Gayle Fraser in front of the camera. So how long have you been writing, Gayle?
I've been writing probably since I was a little girl, at
have
least
you
as
really?
a teenager, yes.
It's in your blood too, huh?
I think so. It came from my mother.
Came from your mother? She was a
Yes,
writer
she
too. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And basically, what is your storyline of your book today?
The book today is a children's book that talks about trying to educate our children in knowing how to take care of the forest.
Oh, really?
Well, with regards to being careful for forest fires, when we have a forest fire, the little animals have to find a new place to live.
Oh, exactly.
And that's what the story is about.
wow.
And so the little animals have to move away.
Good story.
And then in a year or so, when the forest starts to come back, they'll move back to their homeland. And this one has a happy ending. It has a Mr. Owl.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
And Mr. Owl helps keep the animals from being fearful of the forest fire in the future.
Fantastic. That's really great. It's a beautiful little book here.
Thank you very much.
You got a pug on there, huh?
Well, this is from Chicken Soup of the Soul. I have a story in the book.
A chicken soup.
Uh-huh.
That's another famous...
That's correct. That's an anthology. It's 101 stories.
So are you from the Verde Valley,
I
Gayle?
am from the Verde Valley.
Yeah.
Lived here all my life.
All your life?
Well, not all my life. 40 years, close to it.
So what part of the country you originate from?
I'm a Californian.
Oh, so am I.
Are you? Yeah.
But anyway, thanks a lot, Gayle. And,
Thank you for talking to me.
and do you have a website or a phone number you want to give out before we leave here?
Well, yes, I'd like to just leave you with my email address. It's Proverbs31_13 @msn.com. You can order the books there or on Amazon.
In a nutshell, tell me about your senior thing.
My senior thing is a ministry and writings for grandmothers to help grandmothers learn how to develop Christian characteristics in their grandchildren. It is a just a short teaching. It's going to be a new blog starting in January, and also you could learn about it by going to my email address.
Okay, thank you, dear. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. As you see, I have the author in front of the camera, Kathy Peach. I bet you had a lot of fun with that name, Kathy.
I have, yes.
All your life, probably, huh?
Especially since I'm from the South.
Oh, you really? What part of the South?
I'm south of Nashville.
South of Nashville? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh,
Yeah.
you've been to that Oprah and all those big country western events, huh? You're a country western fan?
Not so much.
Not so much? Well, that's unusual. Nashville is a big time country. Anyway, so how long have you been an author or writer?
I published a year and a half ago.
No, really?
So not that long. This is my first.
Your first book, yeah.
Yes?
Tumbleweed, huh?
Yes.
That's the title of your book? What's the story, kind of the storyline?
The story's about a tiny tumbleweed and a tiny house sparrow that both come into life with physical limitations.
Yeah.
And they have to work really hard to become their best selves. But with the help of their parents, they do. And they meet each other through a haboob.
What age group are you targeting? It's like a good storyline.
Thank you. Age to 3 to 9.
3 to 9, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of kids are really intelligent today, aren't they?
Oh,
They're
that's
reading
true.
A lot of
Yes.
young today. That's
Yes.
really a cute poster you have there.
Thank you.
Really nice. Did you do that artwork yourself?
No, I did not.
Very neat. Very nice, huh?
Thank you.
So this is your first event then for your book?
Third time in Cottonwood.
Oh, is it?
And not my first event. No.
No? Okay.
Yeah. So let me tell you about this.
Oh yeah, great.
Kind of special for me.
Yeah, it is. What is it?
The book publishers of book publicists of Southern California awarded The Tiniest Tumbleweed the best inspirational children's book of the year.
Wow.
That just happened a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
From California?
Yes.
How'd that come to be?
My publisher submitted the book and didn't tell me. So when I won, I was very surprised.
Well, that's fantastic. Your publisher did that. That's fantastic, you know.
Yeah. I got.
Who's your publisher?
My publisher is Linda Radke.
Linda Radke.
She's in Chandler.
Oh, she's actually a publisher now?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. She has her publishing company. Yes.
Fantastic. You have a lot of material here. That's great. It's a really cute display you have there, Kathy. Before I let you go, Kathy Peach,
Yes.
do you have a phone number or email address you want to give out? Or?
I do. You can reach me at kpeach@cox.net. And I also have a website.
You do?
www.tiniesttumbleweed.com.
Well, thanks a lot and have a good show.
Thank you.